Welcome back, everybody. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working within this JavaScript here, and I'm just going to forget about the output for now, but we will be using it very shortly here. So there's a couple of things that you have to do. You have to signify that we're actually using jQuery here, and how we do this is we use a $sign, and that's just what we need to do. And as you can see right away, you can see that there are two warnings, and if you click on this, it says expected assignment for function call, and you don't really need to worry about that. Remember, it's compiling as you type. So for example, you could be typing something and it doesn't work out until you actually finish typing it, because that's what JSPin does. It's actually really cool. So the one thing you need to do is you need to, there's two ways of actually doing this. And the first way, which is probably the best way, is to type in document, okay? And these needs to be in quotes. And what this is that the entire document, and what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be making sure that the entire document is ready, meaning that it is ready to go and access what we're about to tell it. And then you need to type in function. And remember, if you remember from the JavaScript course, a function is essentially a bunch of code that you can section off and then run. So in this case, what we're doing is we're waiting for the document to load, and then we're calling in a function. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a bracket and two brackets here, because usually functions have these two brackets here, not in all programming language, but in most. And then what we need to do is we need to put in a curly brace, okay? So we put in the curly brace, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put in another curly brace here. But you're probably wondering one thing. There is no other bracket here. And the reason is you have to put that after the curly bracket. And it's kind of weird, but you also have to put in the semicolon here. And you're thinking, wait, this makes no sense, because if you took the JavaScript course, you know that if I just call in, for example, a function here, and my function or something like this, right? You know that you can't put a semicolon there. That is no good. In fact, it comes up with a whole bunch of warnings once I do that. And there's a good reason for that. And let's just go ahead and let's just simplify this for a second, because if you take a look at this, this is what the line is. Okay, remember that you can add in as many of these returns as you want, and it's not going to matter, because this white space in here is nothing to the computer. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and this is what we're actually doing here. And then you would input some code where you see the curly brackets here. But what we're going to be doing is anything within this here is going to be the jQuery code. All right, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.